Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at the blister pack. So in the packaging here you have three things. You have the battery, you have the tank, and you have the charger. The tank threads onto the battery and the charger threads onto the battery in much the same way to charge it. This battery is a 3.7 volt 900 milliamp hour battery. The battery has a 5-click on and off mechanism which you activate by clicking it 5 times very quickly. To fill the tank, you unscrew the top of the tank from the base, which will expose the coil and the inner chamber. Then you use the built-in delivery mechanism of the bottle, be it a syringe, a dropper, or a plastic squeeze bottle, to fill up the tank, making sure to keep it around the sides of the center post. You don't want to get it into the center post because that's where you're going to be breathing through. In the base of the tank you'll find the atomizer, or more colloquially known as the coil. This is what's going to be actually producing the vapor and makes the entire unit work. So on the inside there's a resistance wire wrapped into a coil around the protruding wick. Battery provides a coil of power, it heats up, vaporizes the juice. These coils need to be replaced from time to time because they burn out, they get gunky, they stop producing as much vapor, they stop tasting quite as good. General rule of thumb for these guys is about a week to 2 weeks, sometimes more, sometimes less. They can be kind of inconsistent, and to change them you just unscrew them from the base. So once you have the battery on and the tank filled, you want to let it sit for a couple minutes just to let the juice fully saturate the coil. And the reason why you want to do this is just to avoid combusting the cotton right off the bat. When you combust the cotton, you're going to get what's called a dry hit. This is very unpleasant. It's very different from regular vaping, so you will notice it when it happens. Dry hits kind of ruin the coil. With the wick combusted, it doesn't really ever lose that combusted taste, and so all of your juice is going to be tasting a little bit burnt. It's very unpleasant. Most people just end up changing their coil at this point, and that's why you want to avoid burning it out right off the bat as best as possible. Once the coil is fully saturated, the battery is on and charged, it is now time for us to give this a try. So you just hold down the button as you're using it while you're inhaling, and then as soon as you're done inhaling you want to let go of the button. You don't want to just hold on to the button forever just because it increases the chance of burning out your coil, and as I said previously, that isn't a very fun experience. These blister packs are very basic, they're very inexpensive, and they're very easy to use, so it makes them perfect for people who are just kind of getting into this sort of thing and don't know very much about it, how it works, and all that sort of stuff. All the parts of the blister pack are interchangeable with other tanks and other batteries. It uses a standardized threading across most of the industry, so if you buy a separate tank or a separate battery in addition to the blister pack, chances are it'll work just fine. I hope you learned something new today, and from all of us here at eSigs.com, I wish you happy vaping.